So, following on from last night's video when I had to run in and make it, girls, God, they're so boisterous. They're all arguing because we're limiting the feed because they're all fat and it makes them harder to calve. So this shed's now on a monitored amount of feed, unlike the other shed that's on ad lib. They're used to ad lib, they're not happy. Anywho, every calf that's born gets double dip navel just to make sure, keep all them nasty bugs away. You can see they're all kept on a really clean bed, like that little belter next door sat on his throne. And then they all get Provita Protect as well. That's new this year for both calves and lambs. A lady sold it to me, and what can I say? Every little helps, even though it does obviously for your lambing knock, 50 pence off a lamb or whatever. It wouldn't be, would it? It'd be like pence, but still, it all chips away at 100 quid, doesn't it? I'm just going to double dip the navel. My squeegee thing's actually stopped working, and I got a new one from Cars, and that one was rubbish as well. So I'm literally just like tipping it in a thing and sticking it on the navel and shaking it about.
Last time that I see you, it can't be true. Hold back.
What the hell? Where's the rest of it? No. That's half a calf. Where's the rest of the calf at? That's meant to look like this.
They just hold you down. It can't be true.
I think it's a dwarf. Can I say that? I think it's a dwarf, a proper one. Damn, I didn't expect that. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me see. Wait, steady, big boy, steady. You're just I'm just not sold. Something's not right. I'm not going reporting bad news if I don't know what the bad news is. These cows are really being naughty. They're chasing each other around like crazy. Looks in proportion when he's like that, huh? He's just really thick-bodied. And short. Maybe. Who am I to say a calf can't have short legs? Who am I to say? Am I? I'm not.
Your soft heart glows in the hot falling rain. In the night we can light up again. Sail with me from the troubles in our lives. Sail today before you go away. Why do we talk of other things? Move back the carpet, hide the pain. Hold back our fears from entering. We shut the curtains and
Kids.
you could call me a dreamer, trapped in your world forever. Throw away the key.
barring going on, and there shouldn't be lots of barring going on. So I'm just going down this field to see what all the barring is about. It's probably a lamb stuck on the wrong side of the fence, to be honest. Ah, there's the hole then. How? How? That's the smallest hole in the world. I don't even know. Go on.
This can't be the last time that I see you. It can't be true. Hold back honest words, they just hold you down. It can't be true. Together, forever. Together, we are one. Your soft heart glows in the hot falling rain. In the night we can light up again. Sail with me from the troubles in our lives. Sail today before you go away. Why do we talk of other things? Pull back the carpet, hide the pain. Hold back our fears from entering. We shut the curtains every day. Together.
Who was asking for an update on that tiny lamb? It's here.
We are one. You could call me a dreamer.
They're just happy as a group, aren't they?
That one. Hello, chicken. How are you? Hey, you've got a couple of friends that are the same size as you now, haven't you?
World forever. Throw away the key.
This is the bit of farming that, like, it's not glamorous and the kids don't want to see it, and they don't realise that when you want to be a farmer, it also comes with doing stuff like this. A lot of it. And an increasing amount of time is spent in an office now to run a farm. If it wasn't for Roy, like, I'm useless. So I said to Roy, how long should you be spending in an office? And he said you should be doing at least 30 minutes a day just to keep on top of stuff. And then obviously there's added things like stewardship, big projects and stuff, they take extra time. Insurance, water bills, feed bills, electricity bills, ordering diesel, paying invoices, actually keeping up with your book. Sorry, I needed a charger. There's things like your medicine books, passports, anything to do with the vets. Honestly, there's just so much paperwork to complete on the farm, and I think people quite often forget about that side of it. Andrew Ward did a really interesting video the other week, and it was about apportioning the cost of your machinery over what you're actually making on the farm, and things like depreciation, and basically how much money the machine was making per acre. It was really interesting to watch. I would definitely recommend anybody into farming go and watch something like that. It's a lot more in depth than people were used to going into, especially on a small beef and sheep farm. It's not the thing that we are known for doing, should we say. I think farming's tightening up. Honestly, I do. The margins are so tight anyway now. I think people are definitely looking at it from more of a business perspective and less of a lifestyle, farming perspective. Especially with all the costs going up as well. You know, your fuel, feed, fertilizer. Me and Roy kept talking about it. It's coming down a little bit though now. Fortunately, we've just bought the fertiliser. It was £520 a tonne. We could have got the whole lot for like £1,200 cheaper if we just put in straight nitrogen on, but it's not the right thing to do. And we're putting 25.55 on. So it just gives it that little bit extra back. A lot more like potash, stuff like that. So we're not dealing with today bills anyway. We're just doing putting all the accounts together for the last couple of months. So I'm sure fertiliser will appear a little bit further down the line. Anyway, back to ticking off pieces of paper. Okay. Contract him.
21750 43 52 61.
Yeah.
20 24 144.
Yeah. What?
30 55 611 36 66.
Yeah. JC. So here is a little belting calf that we have. Absolutely gorgeous. Everyone in the shed's pretty much perfectly fine. A lot of Angus's, apart from her. She's a bit of a nutter. Surprising when stood in the middle of them how warm your legs are, because she's stood next to them all. They do give off some heat, the cows, when they're all led around in a bunch. Hello. Roy thinks he's perfectly fine. He has a distinct lack of neck. Like, look at that. There's not a lot of neck there at all. It's such a subtle thing, but like there's just something. There's just. It's like his body is too big for his little legs. Oh, perfect. Do you mind? And we wonder why the beds are wet. Wow. That's just naughty. I wish we'd put like, nose troughs in, like little pig troughs that you push them and then the water comes out. We've got all the teats on this cow are perfectly clean. He's definitely getting a suck and he is getting around and about and walk. So, tea time updates, what we're having for tea. A rather large joint. A lovely joint of ham. The only thing when you cook in the slow cooker opposed to cooking in the oven, you don't get any crisp on it and you just have to peel all the fat off. But it keeps it all nice and juicy and succulent inside. But I like it crackly and I love a good right crunch. Right guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry if it wasn't very talkative today, I just was not in the mood, if I'm perfectly honest. But yeah, onwards and upwards.